just started the first climb, which is already quite brutal. It's close to 1500 verticals on 10k, but the good thing is that the sun hasn't reached us yet, so we're pretty much doing 1/4 of the total vertical, still in the cool shadows, but you can already see the sun on the hills behind us, so it's not gonna take long before it reaches us as well. We've now done half of the climb, so that's about 700 vertical and 5.9 kilometers left. I've now done 1000 verticals and 6 kilometers in an hour 16, so it's actually quite good. First aid station at the cable car station. We now have about 290 verticals left, so pretty much at the top. The smaller peak in the back, that's the famous Matterhorn that you can see from here. This is now the section where we are next to the famous Glacier, which is Europe's biggest and longest glacier. It's just amazing to see. This is now the first downhill section of the race, which is about 2.5k along the glacier, before we have another ascent towards the right of the glacier, so back into the sun. And look at that view, it's just amazing. We've now left the glacier behind us and are going up that small valley here, so it's only like 70 vertical. I'm not gonna even use the poles for that. Second aid station. We've now done 15.6k and 2046 minutes and 1600 verticals up and 330 down. So about a sixth of the total race, I guess. We're now going to our first big descent, which is about our 1100 verticals down. So distance something like 4.2k, and then we have another small ascent of 200 afterwards. It's fucking amazing. Look at these views. Oh my fucking god. Oh, that's a nice welcome. So this side point was really well stocked, and as it was on the in the gymnasium of the local school, they even had like cold beverages, which was amazing. So off we go. So the last section was quite easy. We're just running along the side of the hill. No major climbs, no major descents, just easy kilometers. It's getting really warm. We have 28.5k, 2000 vertical ascent and like 1500 downhill in 4.5 hours. So roughly a third of the race. Ran out of water some time ago, so decided to risk it and drink from a small river. Otherwise it leaks through dehydration and that doesn't help either. Plus the small river is fairly high up in the mountain, so I don't think there's anything in it. We've now passed marathon mark, so 42.2 kilometers and 2,520 verticals, gained about 2,200 lost in 6 hours and 35 minutes. It's 44.5 in 6 hours and 49 minutes. So really hard. I had like a cold shower that you could go under. So I just put off my bag and just stood on the shower like that. Everything's wet. Together with the slight breeze, it really cooled me down. I'm just starting to sweat again now, like 15 minutes after the aid station. So it really helped cooling me down and also like reducing the sweat loss rate, which is important to even be able to rehydrate. So we're now done with the small climb. Now it's 500 flat and down, and that's gonna be first part of the big climb, which is 510 verticals. We're now 8 hours into the race. I'm at kilometer 51.4 and we did 2,950 verticals, so that means we're somewhere around the middle. Aid station, the number, I've got no idea. And to be honest right now, the things I crave the most would just be something very cold and very sugary. Probably like 10 scoops of ice cream and a really cold swimming pool that I could jump into. Aid station was good. They even had like this, I know, potato and bacon and egg, which smelled amazing. But I know if I would have eaten that, I would have puked 5 meters later. So I hope that's something that they have. Finishing area. So there was another small stream we had to cross, so we just used it as a shower. So now I'm completely wet again. So there's 4 guys up there that I can see right now, but at least probably 15 minutes in front of me. The fun news is there's a third part to the second big climb. I thought we would be close to done, but no. There's 480 vertical up that hill. We're now halfway up the climb. There's 250 verticals left and 1.8k We're now 10 hours into the race, still on the climb. There's a bit left, not that much. We're now 60k, 3,850 verticals. So less than a marathon left, I guess. Weird way to count it, but yeah, that's how it is. Amazing view. I don't know the mountains. I think one of those is Jungfrau and the other one is Münch. I'm not sure. So from here on it's another 10.7k downhill and flats. So the descent is really easy, like hardly any technical parts. Two guys that I saw earlier, they're like 30 minutes away. They're about 5 minutes in front of me. So we really made some time on the downhill. So the last aid station was really good. Got to take a lot of electrolytes, and also they had salted potatoes, which were amazing. So once the heat is gone, it's just so much more enjoyable. We're now 11 hours and 30 minutes into the race. It's horrible, to be honest. I'm moving super slow, something like 450 to 600 meters an hour, which means we need another 1.5 hours to do the remaining 850 or so verticals. Keep it real. So I made a really big rookie mistake and ran out of calories on the ascent. So not much else, no more bars, nothing. So I was going so slow. I felt like a shell of myself. Got overtaken by 3 other guys, and then I asked one of the guys if they had a bar to spare. So he gave me 2 of his bars and like packaged seawater, so salt water, and it's actually quite good, especially the seawater. My legs don't feel like they're cramping anymore, and the 300 calories from the bars put me back on track. I was really questioning myself how I should ever get on top of Beithorn and then descend and do another few hundred verticals. We are now on the last 50 verticals of this big climb. This is the descent we're going to take after aid station, which should be somewhere around the corner here. We're now descending. The total descent is like 1.5. I've already done like 300, and we're descending at like 1.650, 1.8 per hour, so should be taking 45-50 minutes to get down. So we're now doing another 200 verticals, around 2.5 kilometers, so it's pretty much walking uphill. And somewhere should be the aid station. I'm now just finishing another ascent of 170 vertical. So my watch just ran out of battery, but I'm now at the 80 millibach, so that's nice. We are now back at Fish. This is the last kilometer that I'm running. I'm probably gonna finish around 19:15. So missed my first 2 goals, and the last one wasn't really a goal, but yeah. It's still a good result, I guess. Don't understand me wrong. It's a lot better than what I did a few years back, or what I could have hoped for just last year. But then I know that I could have done a lot more today if I hadn't messed up hydration and nutrition, not once but twice. And that is what annoys me. That I know what was wrong today, or where my head was. That I do these rookie mistakes, but I guess it happens. It's just annoying because I put so much effort into this race, like just getting here, and then also the race itself was quite expensive. It's just annoying, but I guess you learn.